12 teraflops, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 8K visuals, 120 frames per second gameplay, a solid-state drive, ray tracing. The Xbox Series X is going to change the gaming world as we know it. But are all of these specs enough to set the console apart from Sony's PlayStation 5? We certainly think so. There's much more to the Xbox Series X than just these specs, as the console is loaded with interesting features, like smart delivery and Xbox Play Anywhere that could very well give it enough ammunition to finally slay the beast that is the PS5. We'll talk all about that and get into why PC gaming may be the key for Microsoft to best Sony. Let's start things off by diving deeper into the specs of the console. We're sure you know by now, but just in case you don't, the Xbox Series X is going to be a beast of a machine. It looks like a gaming PC, and to top it all off, the specs make it clear that it's the closest a console has ever come to being a gaming PC. The Xbox Series X will have an 8-core AMD Zen CPU, 16 gigs of RAM, and a custom Radeon Navi GPU capable of 12 teraflops. Yeah, you heard us right. 12 teraflops. Oh, we literally just mentioned that in the intro. Alright, our bad. But just to put that into perspective, that's twice as many teraflops as what's available in the Xbox One X, and 8 times the original Xbox One. Yeah, it's gonna be incredible, and that type of performance will put the Xbox Series X ahead of what most mid-range graphic cards from AMD and Nvidia could give you, which is a really impressive jump for a console. It's clear that the PS5 and Xbox Series X are going to be next-level consoles for the next generation. The console will also support real-time ray tracing, an effect that's very popular in the biggest Hollywood movies, and is also becoming a part of the video game world. Ray tracing would improve in-game visuals and make games more lifelike, since it mimics the way light moves and bounces off of objects. It's an awesome feature that we've wanted in video games since we first learned about it. Graphics don't make a game, but more realism is always welcome. As for storage, the Xbox Series X will have a solid-state drive that should significantly cut down load times. How much would it shorten load times? Well, it took Marvel's Spider-Man 8.1 seconds to load on a PS4 Pro, but only 0.8 seconds on a PS5. We know that's the PS5 and not the Xbox Series X, but it's fair to expect the same kind of performance on Microsoft's upcoming console. As of right now, we don't know how much storage the internal SSD will have, but expect anywhere between 512 gigs to 2 terabytes of storage. If that's not enough, considering the ever-increasing download size of games, then all you hardcore gamers could use the expandable storage port of the console for even more storage. After all, there's no such thing as too much storage. The Xbox Series X will also support 120 frames per second gameplay and 8K resolution visuals, which is an absolute win for all gamers, as frame drops won't be nearly as insignificant and the colors on display will be incredibly vibrant. We didn't even have enough time to digest 4K before we were hit with 8K. It's nuts. Now, let's talk about the Xbox Series X controller. It's been slightly redesigned and includes a share button, just like the one on the PS4 controller from 2013, and the Nintendo Switch from 2017. Hey, it's never too late to join the share button party! The controller's size and shape has been redesigned to accommodate a wider range of gamers. It also has a hybrid D-pad that should be better for 8-directional movement. You're probably thinking to yourself, that's cool and everything, but does it still use batteries? Well, we still don't know if it'll have a built-in rechargeable battery or not, but we sure hope it does. AA batteries are so 2008. Of course, the Xbox Series X will be backwards compatible with the Xbox One, so all the games you've purchased on that console, whether they're physical or digital, will be playable on the Xbox Series X. And it won't just be backwards compatible with the Xbox One. Oh no, it'll be capable of handling 4 generations of gaming, which means the original Xbox and the Xbox 360 as well. Now, we don't really know if it's fully backwards compatible with all original Xbox and 360 games, but we know for sure that it supports all Xbox One games. It would be amazing for every single Xbox game ever made to be playable on the Series X. And very unlikely, but that won't stop us from hoping for the best. Dreamers gotta dream, baby. All those specs are beyond impressive, but there are 2 other important features that Microsoft hopes will help set the Xbox Series X apart from the PS5, and that's smart delivery and Xbox Play Anywhere. According to Microsoft, smart delivery is a technology that'll allow us gamers to buy a game once and know that no matter what Xbox console we play it on, we're getting the right version of that game. Essentially, if you buy the game with smart delivery, you'd be able to play that game on any console it's compatible with, whether it's the Xbox One or Series X. It's confirmed that Cyberpunk 2077 will have smart delivery, but it'll mainly be used on all exclusive Xbox Game Studios games purchased both physically and digitally. You know what? Let's use Cyberpunk 2077 as an example. If you bought the Xbox One version of Cyberpunk 2077 but upgraded to the Xbox Series X a few months later, then through Smart Delivery, you'd be able to play the Xbox Series X version of the game. Essentially, Smart Delivery will future-proof your purchase, so you don't have to break the bank when you upgrade to the Xbox Series X. It's a much better situation than we had last generation because things were definitely not as smooth as this during the transition from PS3 to PS4 or 360 to Xbox One. Some games came with a code so you could download the next-gen version for free when it came out, but others didn't. For other games, you had to go to GameStop and exchange it before a certain date to get the next-gen game at a discount. It wasn't even free! Ugh, it was a mess that we're extremely happy Microsoft is trying to avoid. Is forwards compatibility a thing? Because that sounds exactly what Microsoft is doing with Smart Delivery. Xbox Play Anywhere is an initiative started by Microsoft that's kinda similar to Smart Delivery, but it involves PC games. If you buy an Xbox Play Anywhere game, you could play it on both your Xbox One and Windows 10 PC. Microsoft even confirmed that Xbox Play Anywhere will be supported on the Xbox Series X, so it's very clear that they're interested in simplifying their gaming ecosystem moving forward. There are less than 100 Xbox Play Anywhere games right now, including Gears 5, Sea of Thieves, Forza Motorsport 7, Forza Horizon 4, and many more great exclusives. And that number's only going to go up as the days go by. Plus, we fully expect Halo Infinite to be an Xbox Play Anywhere game, which has us thinking that this could be a trend for Microsoft moving forward. If all Xbox Series X exclusives are Xbox Play Anywhere compatible, that would open up so many avenues for Microsoft, and may be what crowns them the king of this upcoming console generation. Think about it. PC gaming is absolutely massive, making up most of the gaming market share. There are billions, that's right, not millions, but billions of PC gamers around the world. The most hardcore gamers are part of the so-called PC master race, so if Microsoft were to take advantage of their Windows 10 PCs and merge as many PC games as possible with the upcoming Xbox Series X through Xbox Play Anywhere, we could only see this being a massive success for the company. They'll be swimming in them dollar bills, which they already are already, but there'll be more dollar bills. Speaking of dollar bills, the Xbox Series X is going to cost anywhere between $400 and $500 US. With all these specs and features, it's valid to ask whether it's enough to entice gamers to purchase the console. We don't know the price of the PS5 yet, so it's hard to compare it to its main competitor at the current moment, but rumor has it that the PS5 will cost at least $500. If the Xbox Series X could undercut the PS5 by $50 to $100, then we think that could be a really attractive price for gamers, especially those that have strict budgets. It would definitely be enough for those with a PS4 to consider switching to the Xbox for their next console. Or would it? If you own a bunch of games for the PS4, you'd be hard-pressed to switch to the Xbox Series X and lose all of them. Smart Delivery only works with Xbox One and Xbox Series X games, not PS4 and Xbox Series X games, obviously, so you're going to have to keep your PS4 around to play those games. If it's not a big deal for you to keep an extra console around because you have a TV with 3 HDMI ports or more, then that's great. In that case, switching to the Xbox is totally feasible. But that might not be the case for your specific situation, which may cause you to lean towards the backwards compatible PS5. That's specifically for PS4 gamers who are deeply invested in Sony's ecosystem, though. If you already own an Xbox One and are invested in Microsoft, then odds are that all the incredible specs and features the Series X has will be enough to entice you. It's a tactic many electronics companies use. All their products work so well together that you'll never want to switch to a different company. But if the price is right, that switch may very well happen. Now, if you're a PC gamer, well, it's a completely different situation for you. We feel like PC gamers would definitely consider purchasing the Xbox Series X, especially if they never owned a console before. Sometimes you just want to play on a 60-inch big screen instead of your 24-inch monitor, and you could do just that by purchasing an Xbox Series X. Plus, there's a chance that the console may be more powerful than your current gaming PC, so you might end up actually preferring to play on it, as blasphemous as that sounds. If you're a PC gamer, the fact that Xbox Play Anywhere is going to be a big part of Microsoft's plan for the Xbox Series X moving forward must really have you excited. Playing Xbox Series X games on your console and your Windows 10 gaming PC? That sounds too good to be true. But it's actually a thing, and we're not gonna lie, it's got us beyond ecstatic. We just can't wait to play Halo Infinite anywhere. The opportunities are infinite, See, get it? Do you get it? Do you get the joke? Anyway, only time will tell whether or not the Xbox Series X will be able to take down the PS5. But with everything we've heard so far from Microsoft about the Xbox Series X, it definitely has the potential to give Sony's upcoming console a run for its money. If Xbox Play Anywhere really takes off this next generation, and Microsoft can get even a small percentage of the billions of PC gamers to purchase an Xbox Series X, it'll make them forget all about their failures with the Xbox One. And that's everything we know about the specs and features of the Xbox Series X. Do you think they're enough to make it the king of the upcoming generation of consoles? Or is it really just a glorified gaming PC? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to TheGamer for more gaming videos. Thanks for watching.